Hello all you beautiful people out there. In this video we're going to go over the 7 steps to buy property in the hottest real estate market in the United States, which is the greater Tampa Bay area, to include St. Petersburg, where I am currently standing downtown enjoying these amazing water views at the St. Pete Pier. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Ryan Bogden, and I help people buy, sell, and invest in real estate here in the greater Tampa Bay area. I'm also a military veteran, and I have lived all over the world, and I can tell you there is no place I'd rather be right now than St. Petersburg, Florida. And I am incredibly honored to help new families call St. Petersburg home. Okay, the first simple step to buying property in the hottest real estate market is identifying a timeline. How much time do you have before you need to make that next purchase or your first purchase down here in the greater Tampa Bay area? And this is important because it may only make sense to identify neighborhoods and not look at individual homes, because inventory is not staying on the market very long. Meaning if you're a couple months out, that home you see today most likely is not going to be available when you're ready to buy. If you have a home to sell, it's very important that that sale of that home is completed prior to purchasing your next home, because you're not going to be able to get under contract in this current market conditions if you have a contingency saying that your other home needs to sell before you can buy your next home. It's also very important to communicate your timeline with your team. Okay, this next one is probably the most important, and that is to get pre-approved or identify your budget if you're paying cash. If you're getting a mortgage, you need to talk with the lender and get a pre-approval letter. No seller in this market is going to accept an offer without a pre-approval letter or proof of funds. I don't even know any realtor that should be out there showing property if they don't have those documentations from you. It's extremely important to have your ducks in a row so when you find the home that you like, you can put in an offer and have the chance of getting it accepted. If you need help finding a lender, please see my contact information below, as I will be able to point you in the right direction. Now let's head back to the office and talk about number 3. And this brings us to number 3. Have a proper buyer consultation with a realtor, and not just any realtor. You need to sit down with someone who's a professional, someone who understands what it takes to win a deal in this fast, crazy market. You need to work with someone who's going to help you better understand what is it that you're looking for and what is available in the market at your price range and in what area. I find that after having a proper buyer consultation with my customers, they better understand each step that we're going through with less questions, and which allows us to move a lot faster. Now, if you're interested in having a proper buyer consultation with me, please see my contact information below. Hello, this is Ryan. Oh, we gotta go. Okay, and this brings us to number 4. You have to be ready to move fast. We say on my team all the time that time kills deals. The faster you are to see a property when it first hits the market, the better you are. The more time we have to strategize about how we're going to win. So if you see something that you like, you need to be ready to go see it. And if you really like it, you need to be ready to write an offer. And this is why it's so important to have all your ducks in a row and work with your realtor and have great communication, so that way they can help you win the deal. And this brings us to number 5, understanding the listing price. So let's say a new property comes on the market at $400,000 and it's a turnkey property, meaning the only thing you need to do is bring your toothbrush, as I like to say. If that is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in a decent neighborhood at $400,000, there's a good chance that that property could go up to 10% over asking price. So that would be $440,000. Now, $440,000 isn't within your budget. I suggest looking at a property that's less than $400,000 if $400,000 was the max that you wanted to go. Knowing that in this environment, you're most likely, if you want to just be able to bring your toothbrush, going to have to pay over asking for a property. Now, this does not mean that you're overpaying for a property or that you're not getting the value out of the property. This simply means that realtors are having problems appropriately pricing property for the market conditions that we're currently in. Because at the end of the day, you are the market, and the market decides on the price of the property. And this brings us to number 6. Be prepared to lose offers. That's the easiest way to say it. I don't say this to scare you, I say this to prepare you. So that way going forward, you know that it's not a guarantee just because you put an offer in on a house that you're going to win it. Now granted, me and my team work very hard to make sure that we're putting you in the driver's seat when we're writing offers for our clients, but sometimes their capacity or risk tolerance just does not match what the seller needs, especially when there's 14 other offers on the table. This does not mean that we won't find you a house or that your realtor won't find you a house. It just simply means that you have to be patient. That's the best thing I can say when it comes to this market. Be patient and don't give up, because you're going to get under contract. And that is the win in this market, is getting a property under contract. And this brings us to number 7, communication. Communication is extremely important in this fast-paced environment that we're in here in the greater Tampa Bay area. It is important to have great communication with yourself. You need to be able to come to decisions quickly or have a clear understanding of what it is that you want. You need to have great communication with your spouse so that way you both are on the same page and can make decisions quickly together. You need to have great communication with your lender so that way they know what it is that you want and what you can afford. And they are able to back you up in a situation when you put in an offer and get it done and get you to the closing table. And last but not least, you need to have great communication with your realtor. The better that we understand what it is that you're looking for, or where your complications are, or where you're nervous, the better we can help you navigate those waters. There's no better time to live in the greater Tampa Bay area than right now. There's so many great things happening, especially here in St. Petersburg. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed these 7 steps of buying a home or property here in the greater Tampa Bay area. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as we're going to be coming out with new content every Thursday going forward. If you have any questions for me or need to get in contact with me, please find my information below. Again, my name is Ryan Bogden and I'm with Keller Williams and the Lockhart Wallstuff team. And I'll see you here on the next one.